Get ready with me for Halloween. I'm going to the club and I'm dressing up as a police officer so I can do like a really glam makeup. I love these eye patches, by the way. They're reusable from the Beauty Bay. Guys, I'm in such a routine that I just fucking put SPF on and it's pitch black outside. I'm gonna put on my glow drops because the SPF doesn't really matter now because the sun is not out. My outfit is really boring and basic. I'm just not that bitch. Went to the Halloween shop this morning and like the only thing I could find was a police officer's hat, so that's what I'm going at. I'm gonna use this NYX Bare With Me serum to conceal under my brows, and I'm setting my eye with the Charlotte Tilbury powder. I'm gonna use this new Beauty Bay palette. I'm gonna use this color in my crease. I'm gonna create a wing with the shadow. Just taking this really light color and putting it in my inner corner, well, kind of like that. For my face, I'm starting with the Melon Jelly primer from the Beauty Crop. I love this primer. It just goes absolutely everywhere. I know someone in my comments was like, why do you just put it in your hand? I don't know. Also gonna use some of my Refy primer. I'm gonna use my Charlotte Tilbury False Filter as an illuminator. I love how these two foundations blend together. Like, look at that. Like, when I mix the color together, like, it just becomes the perfect match. We are gonna be in the club, so I'm gonna set down my foundation with the Charlotte Tilbury powder. I'm mixing my Stay All Day and my Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin. Taking like a darker concealer and I'm gonna blend out the edges of the lighter concealer. It just kind of blends the concealer with the foundation. It doesn't like have like a harsh line. Cream contour, I'm gonna use the same bronzer I always use. It's the Say Sun Melt. Using Rico Cosmetics cream blush in the shade Climax. And I'm gonna add some of my Pinkgasm. I'll never get over how pretty Pinkgasm is. Like, look at that. You keep saying look at that. Well, you're fucking looking because you're watching the video. I'm gonna slowly blend out my concealer with this dense concealer brush from the Beauty Crop. And I'm just going over that with this Charlotte Tilbury brush. And I'm baking with my Huda Beauty powder. And then do the same for the other side. And then I'm going over that with my One Size powder. I don't like bitches with makeup. Powder bronze, I'm using Doll Beauty Give Me Sun. This is in dark. I'm gonna use Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk 2 on my lips. I'm using Doll Beauty Get Lippy. I actually think I want to add a little bit of brown to the lip. I actually just added some of this blush on my lips. It's from Made by Mitchell. It's in the shade Melon Sorbet. I'm gonna use my This Is Juice gloss. Time to blend out this with my Charlotte Tilbury powder. I hate the lip, but I'm gonna add some blush. This is my Kiko blush. Milk makeup. And this is the finished makeup. I'll show you guys my whole look in another video.
Make a run for shoddy. Call him Ed Sheeran, he in love with my body. Get into it, yo. Pop out with a truck. Get into it, yo. If you go to church, I said get into it, yo. I just she ain't got a butt up, fuck it, get into it, yo. And I said I just got a ball. Get into it, yo. Pop out with a truck. Get into it, yo. If you go to church, get into it, yo. If she ain't got a butt, fuck it, get into it, yo.
I feel like I'm definitely gonna regret this hairstyle later because I'm gonna look like a boiled egg, but I've gone for this hairstyle because my mum said to do it, and I really trust my mum, but right now, I'm kind of questioning that trust. I look like an egg. Just gonna try and trust the process, you know? My top has kind of a funky neckline, so I'm just gonna instant tan my chest. Okay, right, I have bare brows, so now it's time for skincare. This is the Kozas Spray Serum. I'm just gonna use some of my Bobbi Brown vitamin enriched face base, and I don't think I've even said where I'm going. I'm going to an elf event tonight. It's a nice little dinner, so I'm looking forward to it. Guys, I've just realised I didn't pack lash glue. Oh no, I need that so bad. I am actually so annoyed at myself. I can't believe I didn't bring lash glue. I've asked Amelia to bring some to the event so I can quickly like go to the toilet and put some on. I knew I was forgetting something as well, you know when you just know that you're forgetting something but you can't figure out what it is. I didn't bring the eyeshadow palettes I was going to use either. What is going on? Luckily I have this in my makeup bag. Thank God. I actually like this palette as well, but it wasn't the vibe I was going for, but you know, it'll do. You know how annoyed I am at myself right now? I can't believe I've done that. Bit of concealer here. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I want lashes. Okay, I'm making a little wing with the Made by Mitchell. What shade is this? Make a Toast? Make a Toast All Smudge No Budge pencil. And I'm just like smudging it out a little bit with a little angled brush. Right, face now. Some avocado primer from the Beauty Crop. Now some e.l.f. Halo Glow. I'm going to mix two shades. So this is shade 4. And then this is shade 3, just in all the other areas. And I'm blending that in with a brush. Now for a bit of cream bronzer. I'm going to use the Chanel one because I actually loved it from yesterday's video. I think it looked so nice. I've just got something else on the brush. Ew. I'm using some of the Collection concealer for coverage. Blending with a brush. Who Is She? And then I'm just going to put my Kozas concealer in certain places to like brighten it up a little bit. And blend with a sponge. Using Amelia's blush with the Beauty Crop, the shade Pink Pineapple. Powder. Little bit of NARS Laguna bronzer, which I've actually never used before, but it's looking quite nice. A bit of Dior blush, and a bit of this Benefit Cookie highlighter, because it is literally stunning. You know what this would look so much better with? Lashes. I think I'm going to put these Prima Lash Fling ones on when I get to the event. Okay, I'm ready apart from lashes. This is the fit. Zara, my little sparkly shoes and my bag. Love you!
I'm so sick of cakey makeup looks, so I've been using this technique and I'm obsessed. All at once, apply all your cream products just like this. The key is to use a setting mist. This stops the product from drying out so you can blend it. But it also infuses the makeup with the setting power of your setting spray. So now I'm going to start blending, and I start with the concealer because that's the lightest color, and it's really easy to blend because it's nice and wet from the setting spray. When blending, the products go from light to dark, so I started with concealer, moving on to now foundation, and then the blush, then bronzer, and contour. Along the way, feel free to mist your face as you go to re-dampen everything. The great thing about this is instead of applying foundation over your whole face and then applying concealer on top of that, blush on top of that, contour on top of that, and bronzer on top of that, this is technically a single layer of makeup, even though I'm wearing 5 different products. My typical makeup technique would end up with me having like 5 or 6 layers on, and it just doesn't look natural. So with this technique, I can wear everything. It looks so natural and it stays all night. Look how beautiful that is. Try it.
Full face of TikTok. Trends. Foundation in water. Lifting concealer. Cheekbone contour. Finger nose contour. Lovely blush. Powder puff base. Lash curler eyeshadow. Eyeliner with a packaging under lashes. O-shaped lip line.
My baby, my Valentine. Can I hit the making with temperature difference? If you leave me a good time, I swear. You are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. I'm loving the thought of me. I am so obsessed. I want to chop your heart. Never did it back at this street. Open and make us feel. Yeah, my love one thing. Make a bad man sing. But then I follow come, love is really good. I got the finish work. Without you, I could feel lose.
This video cost me nearly £500, so I really hope it looks good. Let's do a full face of Chanel. Starting with primer. So this is the glowing makeup primer, and it's supposed to be moisturising and plumping. Feels very nice and hydrating. Very nice and glowy. Okay, this foundation I actually bought a little while ago, so I already know I like it. This is the Water Fresh Complexion Touch, and it's the one with all the little beads in it. It's such a beautiful glowy foundation, but it has quite nice coverage as well, so I really like it. Okay, now I have the long wear concealer. I got this in a shade too dark. This is shade B30, but it's okay. Let's see if it covers well. Ooh, it does. I'm gonna bring it onto my eyelids as well. Just ready for eyeshadow. Oh, that looks pretty good. Okay, I think it's the primer that's making little bits. It was doing it on my nose as well. It's making little bits go a bit patchy. But we're going to carry on anyway. Okay, I'm so excited to bronze because I'm definitely needing it. This is the, what is it called? Healthy Glow Bronzing Cream. And I actually bought this years ago. I still have my old one, Why did I spend that much money on a bronzer when I was about 14? I'd just like to clarify, I don't still use the old one. I just couldn't throw it away. I love this though. It looks so nice and like lightweight, and it's such a nice colour. Love it. Now for some cream blusher. So this is the Healthy Glow, what is it called? Colour stick, sheer colour stick. And it's a different texture to what I was expecting. It's like silicone-y in a way. But I like this shade, it's the number 21. You can build it up, I think. And I feel like the best way to blend it will be with my fingers, so I'm just going to do that. Pretty, I like that. Time to powder. Oh, nice little powder puff, as you should for the price. Guys, I really don't like that primer. It's making all the makeup I put on top separate horribly. Like, I don't know if you can see it. Anyways, time to powder. This is the Natural Finish Loose Powder. I don't love this powder puff as much as my Trigwell one. Do the other one with my Trigwell to see if it's the powder I don't like or the powder puff. Because I don't really like the way that's looking. See, it is better with this. No, it's just hard to tell if I like products or not because of the primer. Like, it's just making everything look a bit funny. But I don't think I love that powder. Time for powder bronzer, which I definitely need after that powder. And you do get this little brush with it, but eh. So I'm just going to use a normal brush with it. This is the Healthy Glow Luminous Colour. I got the shade Medium. Okay, that's quite nice. Yeah, I like this. It's nice and buildable. I'm really, 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 really sorry, but you're going to have to go to part 2. Love you.